Hello, Hickory Dellingham. Welcome in. Aw, love Noibat. I considered having Noivern as part of my Ribbon Master team once we get to X and Y. I might still. What's on the agenda? You'll see. Oh, you'll see. Hell yeah. But yeah, we got to get to the battle tower. We got to do a couple things. I forget if I updated Metagross's attack. Let's see, it's at 180. Let's see what happens when we put him in here. We need to come up with a nickname for Metagross as well. Any ideas? Any suggestions? Okay, yeah, we did update it. Yeah, we have Metal Claw, Iron Defense, Earthquake, and Explosion. I'm gonna look to see if I can replace Iron Defense with anything. Maybe just Strength. Oh, right, we have no audio. There we go. Sorry about that. Image from Lilith. Image from Lilith. Image from Spurbus. Good heavens. Image from Lilith. I love waking up 2 hours early because it's 100 degrees in your room. Jesus, Metal Deer. Don't melt. Become melted deer. Green Hill Zone's looking a lot like Sand Hill Zone. Let's start with the largest image. We put her here. That's probably good. Long John, huh? Metal Deer, yeah. Your cow's just chilling. Aw. I don't know if I'll ever play RuneScape, but maybe. Okay. We also have Blue Icy that I EV trained. Need to replace Superpower. We have some good options though. Let me check my TM's case. Whoa! Larry Lou, thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bits. Oh my god. Gave me a heart attack. Do we want to use up aerial ace? I don't think so. Don't we have hidden power? Did I skip it? I think we can buy it. Let's go buy it. Yeah, what should we name our Metagross? Could call it Tachikoma, could call it Four Legs. Give me this. Give me this. Yeah, secret power varies depending on location. It should be Body Slam by default. So I think we can give that to Metagross as a replacement for Iron Defense. Unless Iron Defense would be better. I don't think it would. I think we're going to run Choice Band Metagross. And then put leftovers on Regice? Where's hidden power? There we go. Regice's hidden power is a 70 base power grass type move, by the way. Which is slightly stronger in certain circumstances. Okay. One last thing I want to do before we head back over. Not the move deleter. Fuck. Where's the name reader at? Can't remember. Computer, show me name reader. Ow, fuck, hit my mic. Sorry about that. Slateport, okay. We were literally there. Okay. Ripplesburg. All right. Battle Tower, I think it's up here. Yeah. You named it? I did. Uproar or Facade? Go with Facade. got Bright Powder. I think Bright Powder's still fine. Although, honestly, I think we might try just having Rhydon. Rhydon, Metagross, and Regice? That could be good. Although you're really good for fighting types. We'll see, we'll see. It'll also give you Scope Lens. Choice Band's pretty strong, though. Okay. Pretty sure we have... Yeah, we have Battle Scene set to off. We gotta try to get all the way back up to where we were. These very early bits should be as simple as just spamming Earthquake, though. Well, maybe I should just go for, like, moves that hit everything, even if it's, like, not very effective. Because even if we, like, Metal Claw a water type, it should still, like, two-shot it. Unless we miss. And then get put to sleep. Man. Yeah, Secret Power is kind of a very cheap and easy to obtain body slam for these battle facilities because it changes its typing and power. Like it basically changes between different moves that already exist based on the type of terrain you're on. And all these battle facilities, I'm pretty sure, use the same like default trainer versus trainer like PvP stadium terrain, which always equates to body slam. Ay, ay, ay. That's a really cute Nidoran female sprite. Maybe I should have gone for like attack EVs before HP. Man, I got these really good Chobani Greek yogurt. What are they called? Like flips? It's basically it's like pumpkin pie flavored, and it's got these little like cookie bits that you flip into it and mix in. They're pretty good. Hello, Best Mom. You love Chobani flips? I don't get them too often because it is a lot of sugar. So I usually opt for getting like the ones that just have like fruit in them. But I decided to indulge. What's happening? Not much. Just grinding. We got some new Pokemon to try out. Let's do this. Thank you, Metal Deer. Cute. Oh my god. Hmm. Maybe that'll work. That kind of works. Hi, Sprig. What? Sprig's like, this guy's claw dug into my pant leg and he's just like staring at me. What? He's looking so intently. Come on. Not the double. Not the double hit yourself. There we go. man. Oh yeah, I won't discuss the exact potential leaks that I saw for Pokemon Wind and Waves, but I did see a leak on Twitter from a notorious Pokemon leaker, and one of the things that they said is pretty exciting if true, and I'll leave it at that. Is it the notorious Big? I don't know. What? Sprig is like so locked into me right now. What? You get so excited at the prospect of Biggie Smalls' immortal ascension. That's fair. What would you do if you saw a news story that like just came up, like emergency broadcast, and it was just some famous person getting successfully resurrected, and they were just like they were there, like they were just completely fine. Default. I'd probably default too. You wouldn't be as surprised as you should be. You'd be expecting it. Like maybe they use their wealth and social status to like put themselves on a list to like be experimented on for such things. I could see it. It's wildly clear these crazy rich MFs want to live better and longer than anyone else on the planet. Yeah. Octillery. That thing's slow as hell. But it's also pretty bulky. God damn. Not the miss, dude. Okay. It's a good thing I went for Metal Claw. I had a suspicion. I was like, watch them have like a ghost or a flying type in the back. It's like, I can't risk it. I have to go for neutral damage. Devouring them and stealing their immortality. The only point in which cannibalism is justified. Although, if you stole their immortality, I think you would also be a threat. It'd be like Bakano. You should let me be a threat? That's true. I think I'm fine with cow titties being a threat. I had to look it up to make sure I'm speaking accurately. Did you hear that Brian Johnson, that rich dude that was trying to biohack his own longevity, got autoimmune gastritis? I did not. I don't know what that is. I wouldn't want to be a treat. I would be delighted to be a treat. You're nice and friendly. True. Smile. Smile. Low-key convinced after a certain amount of insanely large money you stop being human. Yeah, I'd say after a small amount of money you stop being human. Yeah. Humans are extinct, and the Industrial Revolution was the beginning of post-humanism. True. If I live this, I'm exploding. Yes. Holy crap, what is this song? Is it the boat song? I think so. Now my empty wallet seems badass. It is badass. I'm liking this Rhydon Metagross Regice core. If I ever become a wealthy or rich oid, I'll try to stay within my means. We forge for food and the enemy tribes want us dead. We are truly human. Hell yeah. I think if I were to ever like win the lottery or become incredibly wealthy by any means, I think I would go for the route of renovating an abandoned missile silo with enough space and amenities for myself and a bunch of friends to just live in. Form our own community inside of it, you know? Gonna go home and gnaw on a tree and yell at clouds. Who can stop me? True. Open a dead mining town. I don't know about that. Sounds pretty cool. Yeah. I'll try to get one of those like small like private power generators. It's like nuclear powered. thought autoimmune gastritis was some sort of eating itself in the stomach, but specifically it's the immune system attacking stomach cells. Huh. And the glycoprotein that absorbs B12, which reduces stomach acid. Oh. So he basically digested himself. Awful. Sounds like a bad time, yeah. Oh, it's making him not able to digest. Okay. Starving himself then. Primape's got counter. That's fine. That's less fine. Cool. And it's Pelipper. Well, that's fine. Shits must be like mud and rocks. I don't want to think about that. Playing that one ESPN 2002 song for manifesting good luck. Thank you. Alright. Goki Derv. Welcome in. We doodled you earlier. It was requested that you were holding a copy of Noida in an oil trap. So I drew a little Goki floating inside of an oil trap in a cave with a little Noida copy in his hand. It was awesome. Bay leaf. Well, I definitely want to preserve. I'm debating on if I should keep the team comp this exact comp, but once I get to the higher levels or the higher floors, because Ninjask Baton Pass is pretty good. It's just the main issue is if I go Ninjask, Regice, and Metagross, we're going to have a glaring fire weakness. I could always go Ninjask, Rhydon, Metagross, or maybe Ninjask, Rhydon, Regice would be good. But I could drown in oil for the greater good. Me too. It looked funny. Doodle this waves my foot at the monitor? You're gonna have to pay me for that, sorry. Doodle the Bunster looking supremely disappointed. You have to request it. You have to spend points. I'm not drawing that for free. Even then, I might not draw it. Understandable. Pokemon battle tactics have never been your strong suit? That's fine. I'm mostly just thinking out loud. Gnat buzzing around. Twitch showed ads on the side? Yeah, I saw that too recently. I gotta say, I'm a fan. Of course, Megahorn Miss was very crucial there. Metagross should be able to kill it though. I've been doing that sometimes for a while. Yeah. It just feels less common, I guess. Put the gnat on the mic. I've got these freaking like I have the like the fly traps that are plugged into the outlets that have the smart detection, like the little blue lights. Those seem to work pretty well. And I've got these little plastic apple things with like vinegar mixed with soap inside of them. And I keep taking out my trash like every other day and changing the litter box as often as possible and making sure I rinse out any cups that have like if I get like fast food or something and I have like a Coke, I'll like rinse out the fucking cup before throwing it away and everything, but they're still persistent. I hate them. Makes me think there's a fucking water leak in like my wall somewhere and they're just all living in there. I think ads are evil and advertisers should, yeah. Very early on in human history, advertisements were kept separate from entertainment. And that quickly changed. Because, you know, what better way to sell your product than to shove it into everyone's faces while they're trying to enjoy themselves? You can use it to block the new stuff. That's good. You've done as much as you can aside from biting the bullet and making a home lab. Dude, I even like... I got like some Drano, right? And... I got like 3 jugs of Drano. And for like an entire week, like once a night, I would just put that shit in like all the drains in my apartment. To try to fucking kill any eggs or anything that these bastards are laying in my pipes. I don't know, it just doesn't end. Not until winter, at least. Fucking guillotine? Get out of here. The hell's living in your pipes? Fruit flies, supposedly. Yeah, like I genuinely think that they're just inside of like one of these walls where I've had like water leak through them before, and there's just no way for me to fucking get to them. What are you going to do? Didn't know they could do that, yeah. It's not great. Wigglytuff is ugly. I will say that is one of Wigglytuff's cuter sprites in Gen 3. It is way worse in Fire Red Leaf Green, and I'm pretty sure it's different in Ruby and Sapphire as well. But yeah. Yeah, I've run out of Drano, so I guess I have to like boil a pot of water and just dump it. But the problem is that I'd have to do that in my bathroom sink, my kitchen sink, and my fucking shower probably. Which I guess the shower kind of does it itself if I have the water scalding hot already. I don't know. What if I focus punch you? Are you gonna let me? No, you're probably gonna fake me out every time. You didn't. Fuck. You could just ozone generator them gone? I've tried. I've fumigated my apartment once. Trying to get rid of these fuckers. But it didn't do shit. Which, again, leads me to believe that they're... Well, to be fair, I didn't fumigate them, like, the correct way, I guess. Because, like, you can get bug spray, and they tell you, like, oh, you know, you can spray this, like, everywhere, and then vacate the, like, the room, and that'll help, but I don't know. Yeah. I have to, like, hire a professional exterminator or something. Which my landlord does have, like, an exterminator who comes and sprays down everything, like, once a month or something. But it's only for specific things like bed bugs. So, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm worried about melting my fucking pipes. I'm pretty sure the sink pipes are, like the kitchen sink, are PVC. Hello, Mooney. Welcome in. How you doing? We just keep those sticky bug traps with lights all around? Dude, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in my apartment. My apartment's not very big, mind you. I have one in my bathroom, which is the only other room, really, in my apartment. And I have one on, like, next to the sink in the kitchen. And I have one on the other side of my bed, near the window. And I have one over by the cat's litter boxes. And they are catching them. It's not enough. To be fair, though, they're not as bad. I guess it's more so there's like 1 or 2. Like whenever I start talking, and you know, my breath gets in the air, I guess, from whatever I had for lunch. The freaking 1 or 2 fruit flies will just swarm me, and it's so fucking annoying. Usually I can catch them though. Pipes? Yeah, we're talking about killing fruit flies. Little bastards plaguing my life. Which set are we on? Ooh, exciting. Okay, okay. What do I want to do then? I don't think I want you to be choice banded. I think I want you to be scope lens. Now let's see. If I were to, hmm, I'm thinking. If I were to have Ninjask paired up with Metagross and Rhydon, that could be pretty good. But if we run into another water type situation with like Starmie, we need something like Regice there. So I'm thinking. Um, I'm thinking maybe Metagross lead with these two would be good. That might be good. Let's try it. Soapy hot water and get some into the overflow hole. I see. I should probably do that. It's just so tedious. Okay, let's try this. Try Metagross lead with Regice and Rhydon in the back. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Mooney. Hmm. Yanma's a little annoying. What's this thing's goal? Is it gonna baton pass? Probably. To piss me off? Yeah, it's like the fruit fly. They're using double team and shit. I think the only other common one would be a hair clog in the tub. That can hang onto conditioner more than it should, which breaks down into very yummy awfully. Very yumbly awfully. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's probably something as well that I should be looking out for. Nasty look to it. I see, I see. My music ended. Let's see. fuck? Okay. Pokemon music to match the heat outside. This is relatable. Volcus is being princess carried by his favorite Palmon. Nocklim? Hell yeah. Weezing probably has a fire move. Let's see. It's got Shadow Ball. God, that does not do much. You would like that one? Nocklim's cool. He's a big armored fella. What is that emote? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. He's like a kind of like a not really a golem, but it's very construct-esque. Yeah, Fable's gonna double team. That's annoying. Nice, nice. Phew. How are you, by the way, Nova? Does this guy have counter as well? I think they do. Seismic Toss. There's the counter. Yep, yep, yep. Camera up. Poor thing. I got 100 wins with camera up recently in Champions. Had to retire him, send him back to the farm. Now this is a situation where Hidden Power Grass should obliterate this thing. Yeah. You went outside and you died. Welcome back. Resurrected Fist of the North Star State. Oh, hey, it's Ninjask. Baton Pass. Oh, fuck. Not him. Oh, it's fine. It's a swagger set for some reason. Okay. I wish I could have Meteor Mash, but that's not until level 55, I think. Or 54. One of the two. I'm just gonna explode on you, though. So bulky. And it's focus band, of course. I don't think Sceptile has anything to really hit me with. It's got Leech Seed. That's something. Oh, it's one of these. That's awful. Kingdra. Yeah, Regice is a really good partner for Rhydon when it comes to, like, severe weaknesses that can be overcome by one or the other, with the exception of, like, fighting and steel types. But that's kind of what Metagross helps take care of, to a degree. Plusle cannot do shit to Rhydon. Except maybe Swagger. Um... Stunspor's fine. Very nice. Having two Pokemon with Explosion is pretty good when it comes to, like, getting out of bad situations. Offering me a bit of momentum. Arcanine, huh? Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Critical Fire Blast down to 1 health, huh? That's great, man. Well, everything's gone really bad really quickly. I don't even have words for what just transpired there. 2 crits. 2 critical hit Fire Blasts. 70% accurate move, by the way. Yeah, we just lose, I think. That's awesome. All right. Clearly, we need a Swampert on the team. You know what? If we had Ninjask, we could have just spammed Substitute. That's so crazy, though. We were just about to start making actual progress. And then the game's like, nah, here's 2 critical hit Fire Blasts. Fuck you. It literally only used Fire Blast 2 and landed every single one of them. It's just the kind of nonsense that you have to deal with, I suppose. Yeah, he took my speed boost. That's fine. That's fine. Skill swap going through sub is crazy. We don't even kill. Honestly, I might try Ninjask Regice Rhydon. Just because the only thing that Ninjask and Rhydon really have trouble with is strong and fast water types. Which all water moves are special, so Regice should be able to wall them pretty well. I could also just try breeding up a max attack, max speed, slacking, and just slap a choice band on it and just have it like hyper beam everything turn 1. Unless it's a ghost type, and then I just have it Shadow Ball instead. Pony Valley! If anything, what we will do is we'll keep trying to progress, and then after the stream ends, I'll figure out what my biggest weakness is, which right now I think I just need a strong Swampert, and I'll work on like training one up off stream throughout the week. Makes you want to go to a zoo? I haven't been to a zoo in a long time, but it was pretty nice. It had a feeding like station for giraffes where the giraffes were like in an enclosure that was like way below the platforms that you were standing on. And you could get these like little giraffe treats and like hand feed them. I do think slapping leftovers on Ninjask might be better than Bright Powder, though. Because even though we would forego the chance to potentially dodge an attack for a free sub, having the extra health regen to guarantee a sub would be more valuable, and it would also allow us to stall out turns better. I want summer to be over so I can think about going places without people or the sun ruining it. That's fair. Fair and understandable. Hey, we got the dodge. Man, I really want to. I can't wait for stream to be over tonight so I can boot up Pal World. I've been having a lot of fun playing on a dedicated server with some friends. I'm always the type of person to want to like build up the base and decorate. And I surrounded like our starter base with a bunch of wooden spiked walls and built us a little cabin and stuff. Made us a little shack for our crafting stations and storage. Because a lot of people, they'll just leave everything lying like in an empty field. You know, it's like that meme of Minecraft tech mod player only only builds their super insane machines and reactors just in an empty field. Favorite power base location is on top of this tower near the Snow Mountains, where the genetic research faction is. I think I know where you're talking about. That sounds cool. Let's Sword Stance again. It's like a perfect round plaza thing there that fits the PAL base circle. It sounds awesome. I remember there was one spot in one of the later areas before 1.0 that it was like a cave that was a very good spot to mine up one of the end game materials. So I remember like setting up a base there with a friend just so that we could go back there after like the timer reset and just farm everything. over and over. If you get raided, the raiders are just at the base and you shoot down at them. Hell yeah. Yeah, now they have an NPC who shows up before a raid actually starts. So instead of you getting raided all the time, you can choose to just pay them to not raid you. It's like, here's 500 gold to fuck off. Although I do think they raise it by 500 gold every time you pay them, so eventually you do have to fight them. You shot him in the face. Badass. I think Ninjask Rhydon Regice would be really good because Metagross isn't even at full EVs due to its level limitation, like the XP gain limitation, rather. And even though Regice can't benefit from the attack boost, aside from Explosion, the speed boost would definitely help it a lot. And the potential free substitute. Much to think about. Porygon. Love Porygon. He traced my speed boost. No. He's faster. If you think about it, Porygon's kind of like the WD Gaster of the Pokemon world. Premium. That's the second Goki de Poggies we've had to premium on stream. I'll do it after obliterating these Pokemon real quick. It's a very premiumable emote. True, it is very good. I got another compliment on the Kolaku Shatter emote that Goki made today. People think it's very funny, and it is. Hell yeah. I've already got this saved, I don't even have to download it. Wait, no, that is the GIF. Where's the other one? There it is. Did you like the sound I made, or I added for the explode emote? Hello, Zio. Thank you for the epic movie night last night. It kept me up past my bedtime, but it was worth it. I remember I was like I was gonna work on art when I was hanging out in the call for the movie, and I couldn't look away. I got no drawing done. Yeah. It was awesome. Hopefully you liked one or both. I liked both of them. The first one was definitely more horrifying than the second. The second one was just, I don't know, it was interesting, but, Yeah, let's do this. Take. It didn't feel as horror-esque, if that makes sense. Oh, we have 2 leftovers. That makes sense. So we'll give you leftovers. We'll keep Quick Claw on you, probably. Scope Lens. We'll give you Scope Lens. That should be good. Now let's try this out. I think I have good movie taste. I do too. Now, Bud the Chud. I don't know if Bud the Chud is arguably a good movie, but it was silly. It was one of those movies where it's like so bad that it kind of like loops around. That was for Mook. I like the idea of like it being for Mook, and Mook was like the only one who was constantly like, "Yo, can we turn this off and turn something else on?" He was not having it. Let's see. We're gonna do a test here because we should be able to kill everything in this trainer's team, no problem. I want to see how many substitutes I can get with leftovers recovery. Probably still just the 4, if I were to guess. It was so bad. It was awesome. Yeah, I think we can get 5 total. Yeah. Let's see. 2 times speed, Regis. Quiet nature. And you said your heart rate was increasing. I was like, well, wait, there's more. Yeah, it was scary. It was creepy. It was awesome. I don't watch horror movies of my own volition. I only watch horror movies with a friend. They're too scary. Yeah, Mook definitely hated it as much as we all did. It altered his perspective on movies. That's funny. Now that's peak comedy right there. Critical hit. Maybe I should give Regis Never Melt Ice to boost Ice Beam further. Although the critical hits are nice. Dunsparce is in. Yeah, how have you been, Zio? How was your trip? I didn't get to tune in for your post Anime Expo stream. I think you went live like as I was going to bed. But yeah, I hope y'all had fun. I'm gonna try my best to go next year. Where Dunsparce can't do shit. I keep almost catching that fly. We can get a free aerial ace off because we definitely outspeed this thing. I suppose against that Arcanine earlier, we potentially could have won if I simply stayed in and let Metagross go down. That way, Rhydon could get a guaranteed Earthquake off. Much to think about. Yeah, that thing's just using Slam and Baton Passing. We're fast as fuck. I could also, seeing as how we are getting a lot more speed um, compared to before, thanks to leftovers, I could go back to putting the scope lens on Rhydon and maybe put Bright Powder on Regice for the potential miss. Or I could do the thing I said before and put Never Melt Ice. Or you know it'd be better? I should put Soft Sand on Rhydon. So it gets a nice percentage boost to Earthquake's already high base damage. Because there have been a couple Pokemon where I was surprised that we barely didn't KO it. And something like that might help. The song Fucks, what is it? It's definitely a Pokemon song. Oh, okay, here they go. I was gonna say, they don't have them time-stamped. Let's see, when is this? 33 minutes in? It is Great Canyon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. You know what would also be fun? I could try to train up a Pikachu and get a Light Ball. Since the items are so limited in Gen 3 when it comes to like useful battle items. Light Ball is allowed in the battle facilities, unlike Latios and Latios's Lustrous Orb. The only problem is Pikachu, despite being decently fast, is not as fast as many other Pokemon at this point. And having that bonus speed from Ninjask, as well as the potential attack boost for any move that's not Thunderbolt or Volt Tackle would be better. What'd you hit me with? Rock move? Rare non-waltz and a triple time signature. I don't know what any of that means, but you're right. Let's see if we can fish for a dodge on this Rock Tomb. Okay, maybe we can't. Either way, Reggie should be able to KO. Maybe I should swap out Explosion for another move, but because we are getting the attack buffs sometimes. Like, I could put Earthquake on Regice if I found another one. I think I have, like, one extra. But Explosion is good, just for getting us out of a bad situation where we would need to swap, or guaranteeing a KO on something that's becoming problematic. And the attack boost would guarantee that we would destroy it in 3/4, which gives it a unique flow over the standard time signature of 4/4 most music has. I see. Porygon again. Nice. Regardless, it matters to you only because your autism activates. I see. That's fair. Two agilities? Good lord. Yeah, this is also great because whenever we do get in situations where we can just attack what's in front of us instead of having to baton pass, we're just getting more health back for potential like re-setups if we are forced to swap. I like how shiny Mankey's forehead is here. Voltorb's in. I don't want to get staticked. Oh, yeah, and we do a focus punch. Behind a sub, no less. I saw an interesting video recently on the math behind how to spread the stats on a Pokemon for defenses. And it looked very interesting. Like, basically, it was explaining that you don't always need to have, like, full HP and defense in a Pokemon. because sometimes the way the damage gets calculated, those extra points might not be helping you at all, which I thought was very interesting. Um, I don't think you have Rock Blast. I'm pretty sure only Geodude does. I could be wrong. Let's see. Okay, no, he's got Rock Slide. That's fine. We'll get some speed boost to pass on to Rhydon. I could always put Protect on this as well, but that would mean I would need to sacrifice either Swords Dance or Aerial Ace. And doing either does not sound great. Something else I could do. I don't know if I forget if Ninjask learns Focus Energy, but that could be a potential option over Swords Dance, I mean, because Focus Energy would just increase our crit rate, and that would be applicable to any Pokemon we pass it on to. And if we have Scope Lens on something, I'm pretty sure that equates to 100% crit rate. Hmm. Let me check. Ninjask Learn Set Gen 3. It does not learn Focus Energy at all. Damn. Oh well. There's probably other Pokemon that I could baton pass with Focus Energy. I think Blaziken is one of them, but Blaziken doesn't have the speed boost ability until Gen 5. Hello, Bibimon 2. Mudkip will rise again. We do need to train up a Swampert at some point. Sorry, I'm looking to see if there's any alternatives I could use. I could teach Earthquake to Regice. Don't think I should, though. Yeah. Actually, let's see. More Waltzy, I see. Oh, wait, no, we have one inside the PC somewhere. Let's see. Move items. One of you has Soft Sand. I'm pretty sure it's Dugtrio. Yeah. Info. Let's double check what Soft Sand does exactly in Gen 3, because they change these items from time to time. Ah. Effect in Generations 2 and 3. Boost the power of the holder's ground type moves by 10%. That is not nearly as good as I thought it would be. That would only be 110 base power as opposed to 120. Yeah, they all just have like elemental boosting items. None of which are that great. Shell Bell's not bad. Hold on. That might be better. Extra recovery for the bulky Pokemon. And more crit damage for Rhydon. I really need to, like, I keep thinking, I'm like, man, I really need to get shelves and stuff for my apartment. There's a lot of furniture I want to get to improve things in my living space. One of them, of course, being a loft to maximize the vertical space where my bed is. But the problem is, the only lofts that I can seem to find, unless I'm looking in the wrong place, are slightly too tall for my apartment. So I need to get one that I can, like, either cut the legs off of partially, or just a smaller one. Birch? Birch? Me when I'm playing Minecraft. Oh my god, my throat. My poor throat. How you doing, Goki? How you doing? Have you been doing any drawing lately, or has it been all Pal World? He's been trapped in the domain expansion Pal World. You only know pals. That is fair. It's kind of like art research in a way, because we all know you're going to draw them. Or at least some of them, maybe. Plus, you've been going fucking hard at it with art lately, so you've earned a nice break. A nice bit of leisurely time. I know Bag was getting on the server today. I don't know if he's still playing or if he went to bed. I do kind of enjoy just like going at our own paces, though. I'm gonna be taking my time a bit with Pal World this time around, like working up gradually with everything, like trying to catch all the pals in an area before I move on to the next. Because I think the first time we played, I only rushed ahead. I was going to play it, but I got to get past the initial, wow, open world game. I really don't feel like playing this right now. Default phase. I guess when it comes to an open world game, especially one like that, you're probably better off treating it less like an open world and more like, I don't know, like the way I would treat it would be similar to uh Core Keeper, where you play in an area until you've basically done everything you can in that area and you beat whatever the boss is, which the bosses are in towers in Pal World. And then you move on to the next area. Treat it like level progression instead of being like, oh, I can literally walk all the way here to the far corner of the globe. You gotta take baby steps with it. It's like getting overwhelmed by a chore. It's like instead of thinking of your laundry as this large mass of clothing, think of it as just each individual piece of clothing at a time. Dude, the first thing I did when I played Pal World at launch was get a flying mount and trying to go to the tree. I mean, some people, if you want to be like Icarus and fly to the sun, then, that's more power to you. You tried that too. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and baton pass. There's no reason to stay in and take more damage when we can just... You're gonna eat the sun? You're so hungry. Are you eating enough? First you're wanting to eat the richest people in the world. Now you're wanting to eat the sun. For our server, I got my mount and went straight to the new island. That's fair. So I can catch back up to your solo file. Yeah, I imagine going from like as far as you were in solo play to where you are now probably wasn't as what am I trying to say? It'd probably be a bit jarring, is what I'm trying to say. Cow Titty's the unsatiable. Insatiable? Hey, we got our first focus punch on the counter Pokemon. I want to focus punch this deer. There's some really funny stuff from loading my old file. That's always interesting, right? Like, when it comes to an open world, like, survival craft game, going back to a world that you put, like, dozens or even hundreds of hours into, that you haven't touched in, like, a few years to a decade, it's always very, very jarring. Kind of like a nostalgia trip. It's like visiting an old house. You have the Jetrigan mount gear, but that's level 79 now. Oh, I see. Yeah, the progression feels better from what I've seen. Venomoth. Currently, I have Fuddler and Turticle in my party, which is really good when you like mining stuff up because both of their passives give weight reduction to ores and to rocks. So I can just run around and just mine a bunch and then bring it all back. What did this bastard hit me with? Psybeam, probably? Psychic. That's stronger than Psybeam. In case you didn't know. Do I want to just aerial ace you? I feel like you're probably going to live. I'll baton pass. Sludge bomb. I'm a little disappointed because I accidentally skipped a lot of the quests over the second tower. Oh, I see. Oh, time for the 5th save file up. It skips all the pre-quests? That's crazy. Cacturn. See how much health we get back from obliterating this Cacturn. It's nice because those quests suck. That's fair. but you do miss the lore. We did not get that much healing back. That's fine. I just wanted to know because the game's saying to like investigate the tower when I can clearly just see and walk to it. Was funny to you. I see. That's got to be like a challenge for game developers who are trying to make something that's like somewhat story driven. Like trying to come up with quests and putting them in a correct order, an order that makes sense, and making the dialogue or story compelling. It's like you have to find like a nice balance between story and gameplay, I would say. Eradicate, you're just gonna gnaw my foot off, right? If I stay in. Yeah. I don't mind getting out of order dialogue or quests if I intentionally sequence break. Well, yeah. But having the content just become inaccessible sucks. They need to do what, they need to do what Final Fantasy XIV does. Where literally every quest you complete, or every, everything that has like a cutscene, you know? They put the content, like the cutscenes and everything, sometimes even the quests, like you can do New Game Plus where you just replay old quests, but they put it all in a location, like you go to an inn and you get a room, and you can go rewatch old cutscenes and stuff and catch up on past lore and dialogue. Fucking got that bastard. Sorry, I finally caught that fly and crushed it into a stain. Anyway. The way you play Genshin is really schizophrenic. I still have side content from launch to do that is both literally and in universe up to 6 years old. I see. That's gotta be how it feels for people trying to get into, like, an old MMO, like, in modern day. Then I'm doing story stuff from 4 years later. Yeah. The cool thing, I will say, a neat thing about the way FF14 does it is because all the content's like, not all the content, like the main story is, you know, required to progress, obviously, but all the side content's optional. You don't have to do any of it if you don't want to, but if you do it, no matter like when you do it, basically, they like the characters do notice it or give you like extra dialogue options. God. Like, there's another one. Like some of them do acknowledge what jobs you've mastered, for example. Even during like holiday events, like limited time, not coming back, holiday progression, because the holiday events, they have their own sort of progression, if that makes sense. Like if you do the Christmas event one year and then you do it the next year, they'll like sort of be episodic. But there was one Christmas event, for example, where you got to read Christmas cards from like a bunch of NPCs. And depending on what all content you did in the game, you would get extra Christmas cards from said NPCs. Like if you leveled up cooking or like culinarian, basically, you would get a nice card from the chef that taught you how to cook or whatever. Or if you did this one side raid, you would get a letter from the NPC that was like very important to it. Stuff like that, I think, is really cool. Time pass to you. Genshin does similar too, but it sucks because if you miss one, it's gone forever. Yeah, yeah, it's like the way FF14 does it is you can't redo the quests if they like, whenever they release the holiday event next year, it's never going to be a repeat, but they do allow you to purchase limited time items and like emotes or cosmetics that were from that event. Although you have to spend real money for it. Like they add it to their online store. But some things they bring back that you can just purchase from like an NPC vendor. That's sort of okay. I mean, listen, if it were up to Yoshi P, he would let everything be purchasable with in-game currency. But unfortunately, Square Enix won't let him do that. They're like, sorry, we have to have a reason for people to give us more money than just their subs. And he hates it, but he can't stop them. Than just their subs and buying the game and paying for extra characters or extra, what are they called? I can't remember their names. They're like special NPCs you get to like sell items on the market in game and like get you more materials. Kind of like an indentured servant. Now here's an interesting use case. Because we're intimidated, we're at -1 attack, but we can just baton pass to Regice and not be bothered by it too much. That being said, I wonder how much damage Frustration's gonna even do. Regice is pretty bulky. Okay, yeah, nothing. Practically nothing. Nice crit. Got 1 HP from that. Wobbuffet. Yeah, sure. Oh, fuck, what if they counter on the explosion? Ooh, that'd be bad, actually. Oh, no, they don't, right, because it ends the turn. I forgot about that. I don't know why, but I always think that, like, the old generation, like, Generation 3 Pokemon allowing you to just keep the turns rolling in double battles. I always worry the same kind of happens in single player, or like single battles, where if you do something like Explosion and then switch to the next Pokemon, they'll just use whatever attack they were going to, but that's not the case. Which is why it's a good option to safely swap if you're in a bad matchup. Or against a Wobbuffet that you can't switch out on. Hello, Metagross. What brings you here? You gonna Meteor Mash me? You're gonna Aerial Ace me? Okay. I have an idea. Hopefully he keeps going for Aerial Ace. So far, so good. I'm gonna try switching to Rhydon and just going for an Earthquake. Very scary though. Let's go for one more sub. Just because Rhydon's pretty slow. And I needed to outspeed Metagross here. I've been running into a lot of Mega Metagrosses in Champions that are running Iron Defense Body Press. Which is pretty scary. Pretty interesting though. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Hello, Swampert. I don't think you're gonna KO anything aside from Rhydon. Yeah, you're going for Curse anyway. Time for Hidden Power Grass. The main reason I wanted to take this. Damn, didn't KO still. Counter? What the fuck? Grass is special though. Why did it counter? That's weird. Did I get my... Is it because Hidden Power... Does Hidden Power count as a physical attack because it's a normal type move, even though the element is actually grass? Huh. That is why, apparently? What the fuck? Okay. I didn't know that either. I would have played way differently. But counterable. The more you know. Hashtag just Gen 3 things. Surely, did they had to have changed that in like Gen 4, right? Gen 2 and 3 mechanic. You're fixed in 4. So this Swampert probably only has Earthquake, Rest, Counter, and Curse. So we basically wall it. Yeah, he's going for Earthquake now. Going for counter, that's fine. I'm just going to get another sub up. This is another use case where Leftovers is better than Bright Powder for something like Ninjask. Because we just completely wall this thing. I could just stay in here and just heal up to full. We need more Pokemon music. Swampert's asleep again. Fuck, okay. Man. Yeah, sure. Give me video game jazz to do crime to. Similarly, for some reason, Mirror Coat does not work on Beat Up in Gen 2 or 3. I guess it's because Beat Up is using the physical like attack stats of each Pokemon in your party. But Counter does, yeah. Beat Up's a very cool move. I really wish Champions would let you use more than just 2 or would let you use more than just 3 or 4 Pokemon. Because Beat Up is available, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, only having 3 Pokemon severely nerfs it. Well, or 4 Pokemon, you know what I mean. Oh, hey, it's Arcanine. Oh, hey, it's Arcanine. Bro. Take that, cool trainer Cooper. Back in Gen 6 or 7, one of your friends had a doubles team where they used a really weak Pokemon with Beat Up to hit their Terrakion to trigger Justify. That's a classic strat. The classic Beat Up onto a justified Pokemon.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Thanks for the follow. Oh yeah, another good one that's similar to that, Lilith, is it was in Sword and Shield. It was to Dynamax your Sandygast and hit it with like Water Shuriken to give it like max physical defense in turn 1. Welcome, Grundle. We doodled you earlier during the doodle segment. Thank you for the streak. Rock Slide from center turn 1, yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to record that. Whoops. That was lame. We went over our Battle Factory win. That's fine. We'll replace that with the Battle Tower victory anyway. Alternatively, I could try using Double Team instead of Swords Dance on Ninjask. That might be better. Just because we could start avoiding attacks and or avoiding damage and healing up and getting subs up. It just wouldn't help us much if the opponent is setting up a lot of offensive buffs or defensive buffs. Milotic. Milotic. We have a Regice for you. What if you keep Swords Dance but replace Aerial Ace with Silverwind? Silverwind is an egg move. I could do that, but I would need to breed a brand new Ninjask. Yeah. I did think about that. I did consider it. The main reason I went for Aerial Ace is because it counters evasion, which is something that Battle Factory has like burned into my brain. More valuable, I suppose. Okay, you're gonna keep spamming Icy Wind at me. So we'll send in the Iceman himself. You have Mirror Coat, don't you? What if I Hidden Power you? You can't Mirror Coat that, can you? This is a positive use case of Hidden Power, by the way. I could go for Thunderbolt, but I probably should have. That would have killed. I mean, they can't really beat us. We definitely wall them. Red probably really likes the defense buff from Snow. Absolutely. Not that Regice has really been able to experience it outside of Scarlet and Violet DLC. I cannot wait for the Regis to get added to Champions. I really hope Champions comes out with like a huge update that just makes it really fun to play. I don't think Thunderbolt kills from here. It might have killed. We keep getting really close. It's very understandable why they nerfed recover. Thunderbolt now. The ZA-based meta is a little bit stale. I say having played like 12 battles. I mean, to be fair, if it's getting stale after 12 battles, that is pretty bad. Oh, hello. Nice 4 times ice weakness. You're faster than me. What the fuck? I mean, to be fair, we were only at +2 or ×2 speed. And we are a nature that reduces our speed. I think it's mainly because there's a lot of stuff I want to mess with that's new, but it's also all megas, so I can't really do that at once that is new. Wait, so I can't really do that much at once that is new. What's something you want to do? What's an example? Oh, you can only bring 1 mega at a time. I see, I see. Does Legends EA let you have multiple megas? Sorta. Hell yeah, we got the free subs. They might go for Confuse Ray again. I would rather them not confuse anything of mine with +2 attack. See if we can get him to go for it again. No? Okay, we're gonna have to go for it. Okay, they went for Shadow Ball. Good, good, good. You build up plus power you can use to Mega Evolve, but you can only have 1 Mega Evolved Pokemon at once. It stays Mega Evolved until you deplete all your plus power, but you can switch Pokemon and build it back up. Oh, I see. Interesting. You could also Mega Evolve a different Pokemon after a previous Mega runs out if you build it back up again, but battles aren't generally that long. Interesting, interesting. Gonna go for Aerial Ace, buddy? Probably. I came across an interesting team this morning as well, where the dude was using all Pokemon that had Technician as their ability, and was only attacking using Technician boosted moves. It was rather peculiar. He had like a Mega Scizor, Mouse Hold. I forget what the third one was that he sent out. Definitely something Technician boosted. So I remember like noticing that and being like, huh. I just mean that the new stuff in Champions you'd want to mess with would be the new Megas, but you can only have one at once. So most of the team will be Pokemon you've used before. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to grab at the mic because there was a fly on the mic. Fuck. Sorry. I should probably mute my mic while I'm doing that. No, I got one of them, but there's another one here now. God damn. Hopefully we just kill. It's faster? That's bad. Hopefully Regice can survive one hit. Nope, we just lost. God damn it. I was having a hard time paying attention because I was too focused on these fucking bugs bothering me. I think I'm gonna try to do like a deep clean of my apartment after stream's over. Fucking go around with bug spray and Clorox wipes and just fucking scour everything. How did that even happen anyway? The Pinsir used like what, Swords Dance and then endured? And then got like a Custap Berry speed boost or whatever? And just started flailing everything? Fucking got him. Stupid bitch. sorry. Got a little heated there. It kept flying around, and I kept, like, snatching at it, and then I finally got it. Pretty sure that was 2 gnats that were, like, in the process of trying to reproduce as well. At least it looked like that's what they were doing, and they were on my mic. Custap berry? It wasn't custap. It was whatever the Salic berry. Salic berry raises speed, right? One of them does. Yeah. Yeah, if I saw them go for that, I probably would have changed up my strat. Now we know it, though. A lot of this is learning what strats they're going for. I swear, as soon as I killed those 2, I saw another one just fucking fly in front of me. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm being plagued. So surprised they were faster. Me too. They go for Teeter Dance on the Switch. Awesome. I mean, I think Rhydon only had 2 speed boosts, and he's not that fast to begin with. Or she, sorry. So I guess we really should be trying to go for as much speed as possible, because I'm pretty sure if we were 3 times speed, we might have outsped Pinsir. Obviously, it doesn't matter that much on these early floors, but still. At least we're, like, consistently getting back up to that same set of trainers when we start running into the bullshit that gets us killed, because the more bullshit we learn, you know, it's no longer going to be a surprise to us. It's like running into a somebody in ranked who uses a strategy that you've literally never seen before, and it just kills you because it caught you off surprise. Oink sprang up. That's awesome. I forget what nature our Rhydon is. I think it might be brave. Maybe that's why things keep outspeeding us, because we're like min speed. So it takes more speed boosts in general. Oh man. Maybe I'll head to the store after stream. Grab some supplies. Torpedo's a little bit scary because it's going to be a mixed attacker. Like, it's using physical moves right now, but if I were to swap into Rhydon, it would go for Surf. So I think we'll go for 3 speed boosts before swapping. There we go. I'm pretty sure Zangoose is going to go for counter or brick break. Double kick, okay. Fuck it. Yeah, now it's going for... Well, no, we still have speed. Okay. Ninjask with Dig is really funny. God. Seeing that 1 battle point increase is so awful. Bashful nature. I forget what Bashful does, if anything. It might be a neutral nature. Yeah, it's a neutral one. So it's not great, honestly. Ooh. It's gonna go for counter, but we might as well Earthquake. Okay, never mind. You know, I haven't seen a single Mega Pinsir in Champions. Kinda wanna try running one. Mega Pinsir's pretty cool. I mean, Aerolate's a neat ability. I just imagine there's a lot of, steel types running around. Or it could just be Garchomp being too much for, Mega Pinsir to take out. Magneton. That's a bit of a problem. Pretty sure Magneton only has special moves anyway. So we just have to spam Ice Beam until we take it out. Okay, never mind. We're pretty strong. Hello, Peanut. Welcome in. I think that's what I'll do after stream is I'll go to the store, grab some supplies, and then I'll come home and like deep clean the apartment to try to fucking stop these bugs. Oh, this is awful. I should have stayed in and just used my guaranteed attack. There we go. Is that Pluie? That's awesome. Oh, it's I thought that emote was a reference to a Deltarune character that looks like that. Let me look at him closer. Oh, no, I see. Okay, okay. From a distance, it looked different, but I see now it's very distinct from the character I'm thinking of. Doing the breakdance meme? Yeah. I love that meme. That'd be a fun thing to try to animate. Frame by frame, anyway. I love inaccurate moves. Pumbaa. Now this is a very interesting and scary situation to be in. This Poliwrath does a lot of damage. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say Poliwrath does a lot of damage to both Ninjask. Well, to all three of my Pokemon, really. Oh, hell yeah, I got the 2 misses. I wonder if Lychee Berry would be good on this team. I was originally running Lychee Berry. The main issue is in situations where we would get the Lychee Berry buff, it's still only a +1 attack with a bunch of speed, granted. But a single Swords Dance is worth way more. Plus, Lychee Berry would only trigger if we used all 4 of our substitutes. Oh, the special attacking one. Maybe. That could be an idea. We'll see. Kelpsy? No. Kelpsy's like a Pokeblock one, I'm pretty sure. We definitely have it, though. I think it's Gallenberry, maybe? That might be the special defense one. I definitely have all of them, though. The one that's really good that I really want to get, which I won't until way later, is the one that sharply boosts critical hit rate. But that's only after getting silver in every battle facility. Patea Max. Bam, bam. Yeah, Shoulder's gonna withdraw. Yeah, I don't know. It's like having leftovers is so good because if we are in a situation where we run into like Arcanine spamming Fire Blast, I'm pretty sure we can literally stall it out just by clicking substitute over and over until it runs out of power points. Yeah. I'm still debating on what my other items should be though, because right now we have Shell Bell on Regice and Scope Lens on not Regirock, Rhydon. And both of those are pretty decent, but I could swap one of them out for Bright Powder. I could give maybe a Focus Band. I don't know. I think we kill Tropius at +2, but I'm going to sub up again anyway. Okay, it's just using Body Slam. I think I'll try stalling out the Sun turns. Crit. Okay, the Sunlight faded. I'm gonna go for Aerial Ace, hoping that they click Sunny Day, or that we kill. Does +2 kill Tropius? Yes. Okay. I'm always unsure just because of how weak Ninjask is. Let's Baton Pass. We should survive anything Vigoroth throws at us. Yeah. And we should be able to KO it back. At +2. And we're like max speed. Hello, Chansey. Poor thing. Maybe I should, like, train up a max special attack Lucky Punch Chansey and max attack Thick Club Marowak. Marowak is very strong. Another Pokemon that's only downside is its speed, but the main problem is... The main issue is that any Pokemon that we have in our team, if it's going to be paired up with a Baton Passer like Ninjask, it needs to be something that can take a hit. Because if we end up in a situation where the Pokemon's going to break our sub no matter what until we run out of health, we need to be able to switch into something that isn't going to get one shot or even two shot by it. Because we might not be able to get our Swords Dance up, and we'll need to rely on just the speed alone to help the Pokemon KO it in retaliation. Which Marowak could be crazy strong. And is pretty durable. The only problem would be water, ice, grass. Which grass Ninjask can handle, so it's mostly water and ice. And Regice can handle those pretty easily. Chansey could handle those pretty easily. Let's go, Gen 3 Arbok. Yeah, we're gonna Baton Pass. I wish I could have gotten Metagross fully EV trained, because I feel like it would be really, really good. I don't even know if those missing stats matter that much, but I feel like it does. We're mostly missing attack stats. Another Metang right off the bat, huh? It's like I was debating on using Pokemon like Dragonite or Tyranitar, but those are only available at level 55. We're gonna sub one more time so we outspeed anything. Got the attack buff, of course he did. God damn it. Maybe I should put Bright Powder on Rhydon. Hello, Tarks. Did you know Colchis stands for Colchis? True. Hello, hello. Thanks for clocking in. Torment. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Bloom. I need to EV train up the Vileplume and Blossom. Well, they're not evolved yet, but the two shiny Oddishes we have that are also quiet nature. You're playing a crystal ROM hack called Polished Crystal, and you turned off natures this time. It's so free not to have to fucking find one with the right nature. Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, with modern Pokemon, you don't really have to worry about that either, because they just give you items that change the stat adjustments. But yeah. I think it's later. That makes sense. End game is usually when they give you all the stuff to min-max your stats. Go for 3 substitutes here. You're free from the ad zone. Welcome in. Now Rhydon should be able to outrun almost anything. Except for Pokemon that it doesn't really have to worry about. Like Electrode. And I got burned. That's awesome. Woo! Thankfully, we have the item that lets us crit. And we're at -1 attack. Crazy. Oh my god. Okay, okay, we're getting KOs still. Maybe a Lumberry wouldn't be a bad idea as a held item on one of these Pokemon. Sudowoodo is actually a little bit scary. Hmm. I think what I want to do is go for substitutes and hope for a miss. Because I don't want this thing to outspeed and potentially flinch and or KO my Regice, but we might be forced to try anyway. Good emote. Okay, we do have enough for another sub there. Okay, yeah, it's just gonna keep rock sliding. Call them used Mud Slap. No, no. Not the Pokemon Stadium Mud Slap. Ah, beans. Okay, we got some damage. Let's see if Regice can either outspeed or survive. There was no way I was going to baton pass into a rock slide. Oh, we do outspeed. Thank goodness. Sudowoodo's slow as hell. Howdy, Nano. You know how in Castle Crashers, you and the other Castle Crushers have to fight each other whenever a princess is saved? Yeah. Pedro, you string shot. Subspace Emissary. I knew you were gonna say something about Smash Brothers. That would be cool. Should do something similar. I mean, we could do that after we finish it. Maybe have like a little versus match to tie it all up in a nice bow. Are you gonna quick attack me? You might. I'm switching. Did you like the schedule art I drew, Nano? Oh fuck, a Zoomerl? After Subspace Emissary begins, and you're in Doob's new series when you both play Project M. True. Really neat. Thank you. I wasn't sure if drawing Dubious as Taboo would like translate well, but I feel like it did. People who say it should be rock grass miss the entire point. True. If anything, it should evolve into a rock ground type. Explode on him. One HP? Oh, it's got Focus Band. That's funny. Okay, well. Explosion! We're almost back up to where we were again. I hate rock ground. It feels so redundant. Me too. I wish rock and ground types were consolidated to just ground type. Like earth type. I don't know. Fucking call it whatever you want. Okay, Lunatone's in. Got Sandstorm up, but we can get our Swords Dance, which is nice. Call it how it makes those. Call it how it is. Make those motherfuckers dirt type. Not the dirt type. Man. This thing is just going for cosmic powers. It's a little scary. Confusion. Okay. Surely they won't keep spamming confusion. And dirt. Hi, Tarks. Hi. Okay, they went for cosmic power again. Perfect. Turn a hater into a ghost type. Oh my god. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to Baton Pass to Rhydon, and we're going to hope and pray that Megahorn lands and destroys this thing. It landed. We're at like +4. Yeah, cool. We're also fast as fuck. We have a shitload of attack. We should be able to kill pretty much everything. Even this Hitmontop that just lowered us down a stage. The freaking ASCII gun. Persian's gonna fake out. Yeah, typical. Typical. They should make bug types stronger. I mean, they did buff Leech Life. And Scarlet and Violet introduced a couple pretty strong bugs. But I don't know. It's like, when you think of bug type, it's like a bug being super strong. I mean, it does kind of like coincide with some insects. But it always feels like it's weak by design because of early route Pokemon like Beedrill and Butterfree. Oh, it's Snorlax. Hello. Yeah. When I think of bug type Pokemon, I think of strong Pokemon like Heracross or Durant or Scizor. This bastard's going for double team strats. My goat Volcarona. You're a bug type trainer because of Common Rider. Hell yeah. So you just want Ledian buff, is what you're saying. Okay, went for double team again. I think we are safe to spam Aerial Ace. Yeah, Low Kicks is really good. Granted, it's kind of a niche Pokemon because of like its whole gimmick is using first impression, but it's pretty good. My God. Bah. Going for Facade again. Please. Oh, he has leftovers too. That's annoying. Let's go for one more sub and hope it goes for double team again. And if not, okay, fine. We'll Baton Pass to Rhydon and just spam Earthquake and hope we land. Because one Earthquake should KO this. I feel like its only other move is probably Rest, maybe Sleep Talk, to go with Facade. Blastoise. Oh man, I think I have to. I was debating on switching, but +2 might be able to KO, yeah. Golisopod got a Mega, yeah. My favorite Gen 9 Pokemon design is Orthworm. I do think Orthworm is funny, but it's so strange as a Pokemon. Orthworm is cool. He is cool, but it's so bizarre. Like Mono Steel. Like what is he? He looks like something like an artificial Pokemon that somebody made. Like Magnemite kind of, but it's not? I don't know. Is it an object mon, an artificial mon? Who knows? Teemu Steelix fucked up. Okay, where are we at? Okay, this is the section that we keep getting our ass kicked in. We're gonna try for real. You love the Tinkaton line? I see. Flamigo's cool. Flamigo's alright. Like, I get some of the design elements, but I don't know. I feel like they could have done more, you know? Thank you, Hickory. Very good lead. You like Hattering because of the flavor text? Smile? Oh, we can baton pass too. Hold up. We don't have to stay in here as this mon. We can just let our health get all the way up to full. They should make one of those predatory toxic poison worms with some kind of anti-steel ability that eats earthworms. Like another Heatmore Durant situation. I'm surprised neither of those are in Champions either. Alright, time for the strongest earthquakes anyone's ever seen. We don't have an ability like that? There technically is, but it doesn't work the way that you're describing. There's corrosion. The thing that lets you use toxic on poison and steel types that Salazzle gets. But to make poison super effective on steel, that'd be neat. Signature move? Yeah, it'd be like freeze dry. Call it like corrosive acid or something. I don't know. Which is on 4 mons, yeah. You know the Worms IRL I'm talking about, right? I can't say I'm familiar. Like I think I know. Like I get the idea, but I'm not sure. They eat earthworms. Yeah, I'm not sure. They sound cool, though. Delcatty. I'll Aerial Ace again. cast form. Poor thing. Hate to do this to you, buddy. Okay. The Palmy line is your favorite Pikachu clone? I like most of them. Togedemaru I don't care too much for. I don't care too much for the Hangry one. The one from X and Y I don't care much for. Wait, no, was it X and Y? What's the Dedenne? I forget where Dedenne came from X and Y. Togedemaru was Sun and Moon. I don't know why I got those two mixed up. Roselia's faster. Oh, shit. How the fuck? Oh, Roselia's got Quick Claw. I was like, how the fuck is it outspeeding me? What the hell? I'm just going to Aerial Ace you because I don't want you to outspeed me and kill me. And you poison me. And you poison me. And it's over. Okay, I'm gonna try to Baton Pass. You like Mimikyu? Mimikyu's cute. Plusle and Minun are cute. Pachirisu is cute. Emolga's cute. Palmy line is cute. Magneton. Okay. True. Frozen Solid. Lumberry. Thunderwave. Okay. A lot of status ailments on this team. You're gonna Thunder me? I'm just gonna Earthquake. No point in taking unnecessary damage. Metal Sound is whatever. I probably should have swapped into Rhydon the moment that came out. Kadabra's in. I think we can just Earthquake. Well, you know. I think we can just explode and then Aerial Ace. There we go. Yeah, these teams are getting way better. We have to be on our toes. Can't make silly mistakes like last time. Shiftry, are you gonna fake me out? Go for Leech Seed, possibly? You are gonna fake me out. That's fine. Technically, that's less health than Substitute. You are gonna fake attack spam, or feint attack spam. I think we should just go ahead and Baton Pass to Regice. We should outspeed. I don't think it can do much to us. Yeah, we can just Ice Beam for 10 trillion damage. One hit KO this MF with Mega Embor's Mold Breaker. Nano, I'm so sorry, but Every time I've run into a Mimikyu with my Mega Emboar, it always survives a Flare Blitz. To one-hit KO it, I would need to run Heavy Slam. Flare Blitz does not do it, unfortunately. I have tried, though. A couple times. Yeah. It is great, though, at killing Rotoms and Mega Delphox because they have Levitate. You must drive home? Drive safe. Can you dig it, yo? Also, I had no idea Soot made that emote. That's awesome. Mega Kick, huh? Okay. I doubt this guy has any fast Pokemon, considering he probably uses all rock and ground type. Self-destruct is really funny. We like that. Lunatone comes in. Let's see if Lunatone does anything to break us out of our sub. It goes for Psychic. Okay. That is a bit of a pain. Will Baton Pass into Regice? Regice should be able to deal a fair chunk of damage. Went for Ice Beam too. Perfect. Very ideal. We'll go for our own. Big damage. And he got frozen. Hell yeah. And we got health back. And he defrosted. Ooh, okay, so he's going for Calm Mind. Let's just go for Ice Beam again. I was thinking the Hidden Power Grass might do more, but it don't matter. Yeah, we're good. Omastar is in. Hidden Power Grass, please. Send this man to hell. Is it Focus Band? No, it just naturally lives. Interesting. Maybe Thunderbolt would be better. Because, like, is Hidden Power Grass, is it using the special attack stat? It has to be, right? I feel like we would not have done that much damage at all. Maybe we would have. It is, okay. What a weird move. Like, special attack that can be countered, but not mirror-coated. Number 6. We're almost through. We might actually get to fight the Tower Brain before the night's over. Oh, fuck. Quagsire? I've got a Hidden Power Grass with your name on it. You might have counter, though. I feel like Quagsires usually run counter or mirror coat. Brick Break? That's crazy. Another good reason to have Substitute with Leftovers is whenever you run into a Pokemon that just can't break your sub like this, it does have counter. There you go. There we go. Let's go for another one. Let's get a little greedy. You know what? Let's get even greedier. This Quagsire can't touch us. Well, he can do that. I think it's just an oversight with how counter is programmed. Yeah, probably. Probably. Much like how counter doesn't work on ghost types and mirror coat doesn't work on dark types. Hello, Dugong. You're gonna icicle spear me to death? Oratress, this is fantastic news. Probably. He says moments before disaster strikes. It's got Rock Slide, that's something. But can it land 6 Rock Slides in a row? Probably. Probably has counter as well. Probably has explosion. They're a bug type trainer though, so they probably have a bunch of bugs. They might have that pincer that we saw before. I'm gonna hope that Regice can put in work here. Okay, good. They went for double edge. Still a lot of damage. Jesus. We're gonna go for Thunderbolt. Decent damage. Go for Rock Slide. It also does a fair amount of damage. Do we get the kill? Close. They missed though. Oh fuck. Okay. That's awesome. I was worried we were gonna have to like go in with Ninjask and just click Aerial Ace and then hope for the best. But we still have some fight left in us. Shuckle. Ice Beam, I guess. What are you gonna do? Defense Curl? Rollout? Really? Interesting. Get frozen? Heracross is in. Heracross might go for the funny indoor strat. In fact, I'm very confident that it will. We're still gonna Ice Beam though. Oh no, they went for Mega Horn. And they outsped me. Crazy. We were only at +2. And Heracross is pretty damn fast. That being said, let's see what other moves it has, if any. Bulk Up. What happens if we go for a raw Aerial Ace? Even with the Bulk Up, it does a shitload of damage. We're at +2 speed, so even if they have Indoor and the funny berry that boosts their speed, we will outrun it and just kill it with Aerial Ace. Okay. Phew. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Because it's 15 minutes from our normal stop time, but we're actually at the point where we can start making progress. I think this is where legendary Pokemon start coming into play too. I'm going to take a moment to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right. Battle scene on. Hello, Ratty. Welcome to potentially us encountering the Battle Tower Brain for the first time. We're gonna try at least. I'm also gonna hop on Pal World later if you want to play Ratty. It'll be after stream though. After I tend to some chores and get some dinner. Cow T-Tots. It'll be quite a bit later. That's fine. You went pretty hard at it last night. Armaldo is in. Do you have Rock Blast? You might. Nah, there's no way it runs Rock Blast. Yeah, it's got Ancient Power. That is bad, though, if it gets a boost. I gotta get to the new pals. My bed is so cold. Watching Backrooms tonight with the fellas. That sounds fun. Oh, Ancient Power only has 5 power points, right? We could stall it out, but there's no reason to stall out that move. We'll sub one more time. Maybe we should sub once more, just to really outspeed anything else that could be here. Okay, he's going for Aerial Ace now. Hopefully he goes for Aerial Ace or Ancient Power again. He should. Ancient Power. Rock Slide. Goes for Protect. That's fine. We miss. That's not fine. There we go. Good damage. We can KO it with Earthquake now. And there's Heracross. Okay. Heracross is definitely going to outspeed us. I'll just go for... Oh, no, we outspeed it. Okay, I'll go for Rock Slide. It's the same bulk up set. That's annoying to deal with, but we should be able to kill it with our other guy. That being said, I don't like the idea of it. It's probably what? Bulk up? Mega Horn? Probably Brick Break? And something else? I just don't want it to get like a speed boost before we get our fastest Mon in, so it outspeeds and kills us. I'm just gonna go for Earthquake and hope it KOs. If not, Okay. I was about to say, if not, I should definitely switch out to something else. Oh shit, okay. Brother, I'm just focus punching. Okay. So here's what we do. We substitute once. Get a speed buff. They miss Mega Horn. That's amazing. We don't really care about getting any attack buffs right now because we have Regice as our remaining Mon. So we're just going to go for damage. Knock this thing out. Ninjask is in. Okay. We should be fine. We just aerial ace twice. It's fucking Focus Band. I see. That's crazy, brother. Well, there's no way it gets all of its procs. Yeah. I have to deny gaming and draw before Power and Splatoon Raiders grab me forever. You should draw. I would love to see more Cow Titties original artwork. Lapras. Okay. I'm trying. I believe in you. You're Quick Claw? That's crazy. Quick Claw Lapras, immediate proc is so fucked up. That's how they get you. Well, hopefully we can still pull through. That's so crazy, though. What the fuck? Hello, Grundle. Again. Maybe I should just, like, if it's a very slow Pokemon that has the potential to one-shot Ninjask, I should probably assume it's always Quick Claw. Makes you wish you had a 5th slot for Protect. True. It wouldn't matter, though. If I protected, it could just Quick Claw next turn. That's the fucked up bit. Thankfully, it looks like they're all water types. You've got Cross Chop, though. Oh, fuck. And it's a crit. It's so over. Holy fuck. That Quick Claw Ice Beam is just, like, so incredible. RNG said you lose. Yeah, it literally did. It said, nah, Quick Claw immediately, take him out. His Pokemon that's, like, faster than everything else in the game? Yeah, kill him. That's awesome, dude. Alright. Well, we got more training to do over the week. So, look forward to more viable Pokemon being added to this team that can deal with all this bullshit that's being thrown at us at every turn. God damn. Frontier cheats, yeah. They sent out a Hitman. They did. I was not anticipating the fucking Quick Claw Lapras. Oh well. Thank you for stream. Thanks for watching. Let me change the music before I raid. Yeah, give me that. Whatever. It keeps happening. We keep getting like this far, and then the game just completely flips us on our head. It's like, nah, you thought? It's crazy. Alright, who do we raid? We could raid Savinka again there. Streaming. I don't know though. Mooney's live. Mooney's doing art. We could raid Mooney. Who else is live? Egg CH is playing Kingdom Hearts 3. I know they're like a longtime VTuber of sorts, but I've never interacted with them much at all. Oh, Accidente's doing art too. I will raid Moon. Okay. Raid message can be Mooney with whatever emote you like. You can unlock the Kolaku Stare for 80 channel points. Oh, man. Alright. Trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting. Let's get rid of these images first. Good image redeems today, by the way. Proud of you. Alright. As for the rest of the week, we have Tears of the Kingdom on Thursday, and then possibly the finale of Subspace Emissary with Dubious on his channel Saturday. So keep an eye out for that. I'm probably going to continue taking Sundays off just because I really enjoy having that day of like no work, no stream. I can just play catch up or relax, do whatever I want to do. But yeah, I'm going to probably head to the store, get some food, and play some Pal World probably. Alright, take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.